Hi friends, it's Sasha. Welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday, October 6th, and fall is like very much creeping in this week. There have been lots of pretty just trees that are changing whenever I'm going on like drives or walks. I do want to go on a walk. Possibly today. We might go to this like jack-o'-lantern spectacular, I think it's called, tonight. So that might count as my walk, but if not, I'm going to try to maybe sneak in another walk. If not for that, then we'll take a walk for the vlog tomorrow. But I'm outside because I wanted to show you I have two big sunflowers that have bloomed. One of them is like pretty much dying, but the other one's still a little bit perky, and I thought I'd show you them because they're the last sunflowers of the season. So we've got this one, probably 7-ish feet tall. It's starting to lean, and you can see the little petals are just losing their life. They're looking a little wilty. Got a couple bees on there though. I don't know how well you can see because of the shadows. Let me come in closer. But I have a bunch of pumpkins everywhere. I have these three. I have these little ones. And then there are some, here, let me go in here. And there's these three, which are cute. But let me show you the other sunflower. This one's definitely taller, probably 8 feet. It's starting to lean. The leaves are starting to look a little crazy, but I feel like it's a day or two ahead of the other one. Or I guess technically a day or two behind, because I think this one will last a day or two longer. I see Sansa. Hi. What are you doing? You watching your mom? It's like 1 p.m. and I haven't eaten, so we gotta figure out that situation. Oh, also something I was maybe gonna do today. So I bought this giant pumpkin with Brendan and his sister like last week. And I want to carve it into a jack-o'-lantern, but like cut out the bottom instead of the top and put it over my head. And take pictures like that, but it's really heavy, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but maybe we'll try that on stream today. I'm gonna get ready and stream because it's Thursday. I do normally morning streams, but it's 101, so we'll check in soon. Oh, do you want to say hello for real to the vlog? Hello. My last vlog that I edited, I had a couple clips of me holding Arya like this, a couple clips of me holding Abby, my mom's cat, like this, but I had none of Sansa. It would have been perfect if I had all three in one video. You wanna get down? Just holding her back legs. All right, I'm currently streaming, but I wanted to open an Alani with you. I feel like the last 3 vlogs, I was on such a coffee kick, and I feel like I'm back on an Alani kick. And here's my little Yeti koozie. I don't think like I would drink these as much if I didn't have this, because they're just not good to me when they're not cold. And this keeps it cold for hours, so I can drink it over like a 6-hour span, which I have done before. I'm gonna carve out the eyes, but Brendan just marked them for me. All right, here's the face that I'm gonna go with. I already cut out one eye. We'll see how it goes. Then I'll take, hopefully it all comes off, because well, I guess most of it came off with an alcohol wipe, the Sharpie. I thought it was gonna come off easier. Honestly, I can see a little bit. Me getting the BeReal notification when I literally have a pumpkin head right now. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. All right, I only have 56 seconds. Oh shit. I gotta... Oh. I have to literally like push my jaw out to like hold the pumpkin in place so it doesn't just like topple over and send me like down with it. Can you see all the bugs? I feel like you can. There's so many. Yeah, you can totally see it on camera. It's insane. We are out on an evening walk before I go home and cook dinner, and the leaves are like just starting to change here, so it's looking nice. I feel like next week and then like the week after will probably be peak for us. But it still looks gorgeous. Ooh, wait, hold on. Look at that tree back there. This lighting, oh my goodness. And just the golden hour sun probably makes everything look more fall. pause the music. I'm having some of the unexpected cheddar cheese from Trader Joe's. I have white rice that's just about finished cooking, and then I have a bunch of veggies in here with some chicken, and then I'm gonna add a teriyaki sauce once they've cooked down a little bit more, and that'll be dinner for this evening. I am obsessed with the pumpkin head. I got such a fun picture outside. I'll put it like right here. I had Brendan take a picture of me in front of my sunflower, and it's so funny. I want to take more pictures tonight and tomorrow. I'm definitely going to try to get the most of this content because I feel like I don't want to really wear it past like 24 hours. So tonight and tomorrow I got to get as much as possible. Hello friends. I feel like I should take this down. This is 2010. It's on there. I should just go put this in a memory box or something. Is it even going to come off? I'm going to do it. It feels so naked. What the heck? I don't think I actually vlogged anything yesterday, so it's 2 days later. I am going to Brendan's parents' house where our garden is / was / still is. I guess I can go and look at the garden because there's probably still a few peppers. But Brendan has 3 sisters. He has an older sister and 2 younger sisters. His youngest sister is pregnant, so me and his younger sister are getting together at his mom's house to start doing some baby shower things because the baby shower is going to be in November. She's doing January, and we're also going to go on a walk because my niece Rylan is there, and their neighborhood, as you know if you've seen my other vlogs, is just so beautiful, so secluded. It's just like in the middle of the woods. It's gorgeous, and the leaves are going to be changing, so I'm definitely going to film some stuff. Honestly, I don't know, I swear sometimes the iPhone camera just does better with like auto focusing, auto exposure, exposing like certain things, so maybe I'll get a couple clips on there. I don't know, we'll see. But hi, see you there, bye. Yeah, it's funny. Hi, Stella. Oh, it's like so beautiful out the front door, the window. So pretty. I decided that I wanted to go on another walk, so I just stopped at a park near Brennan's parents' house. The leaves are just too good. I wanted to appreciate it more, so going on a little walk, and then I'm gonna go home, and I think I'm gonna decorate for Halloween tonight. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna have to have Brendan help me get my tote bin out of the shed, and then I have some stuff downstairs, and just pretty much do like an inventory of what I have, and then figure out how I'm going to decorate. And then if we need anything else, we can maybe go shopping this week. But let me show you the view on this cute little path. Oh, I think they're actually doing some Halloween stuff in the park tonight. Once we get out into like the main portion of the park, we should be able to see. I think they do like a little haunted house thing, and then they do something with pumpkins. Oh, the lighting's about to be so good when we turn. It's so pretty. Oh, it looks way better in person. It's like right here. It's just shining through the trees so beautifully. Should I get Taco Bell for dinner? We have leftover beef stew that I made yesterday, but I had that for lunch. So I feel like I could maybe go get my go-to Taco Bell order. I feel like when I say I have Taco Bell, I have to specify that I don't have meat when I get Taco Bell, but I usually get either a black bean crunch wrap, no tomato, no sour cream, just personal preference, but then I add potatoes into it, or I'll get a cheesy gordita crunch, sub the beef for potatoes, and the Baja sauce on the cheesy gordita crunch is so good. It's so good. It makes the entire thing. I'm on the fence. I do still kind of have to pee, but maybe I'll go get Taco Bell. I did it. I'm here. I ordered. Before I leave, I need to make sure my order is correct. Oh, okay, I think it should be right. So on the screen, it said add potatoes, and then it said seasoned beef. And I said, oh, I said instead of beef, not seasoned beef. And she was like, oh, no, I know. But on here, it says no seasoned beef, so it must be right. Because honestly, I would say, not like 20% of the time, it ends up being made with beef instead of potatoes. It was made correctly. Let's take a bite and then we'll go home. I decided to eat in the car. I don't know why, but here we are. All right, so I was going to decorate, but I feel like I need to clean before I can do, well, I can probably do like some little decorating tonight, but I definitely need to clean. Like the crock pot is still out there. Like there's just a lot going on, but I think I'm gonna have a cider. I have 2 festive flavors. I have cider donut, hard cider, and then I have pumpkin hard cider. Okay, I'm gonna do the pumpkin. I just feel like that's the tiniest bit more festive. So let's have our pumpkin cider. I love the Down East ciders. I feel like I often can't drink more than like a quarter of an alcoholic beverage before my stomach starts hurting, but these don't. One of my friends said they're just like very clean and like simple ingredients. So that's probably half the reason, but Brendan's sister got me into these. I think I first tried a pear one in the summer, and then we went to Trader Joe's together and both got the pumpkin, and I love the pumpkin. I had all 4, which like sometimes I'll randomly buy a 6-pack of like a beer or a cider and it'll last me like a year. But I had all 4, so I bought another 4-pack of the pumpkin and then I bought a 4-pack of the cider. I've had at least one of the cider donut ciders. I've had at least one of those. I'm not sure if I've had one from this 4-pack yet. I can't remember because I had a 4-pack before this one. I don't know why I suck at vlogging sometimes, but I'm dyeing a shirt in the sink right now. My hands, oh yeah, you can kind of tell they're like pink. So originally I was going to do it pink. I let it sit for a couple of hours. I don't know if the dye is going to take, because it's a very like stretchy, almost nylon-y kind of material. So I don't know. I had it sitting in pink for a couple hours and I was like, oh, let me like rinse it out and see what it looks like. And I can always like put it back in. And the dye just like immediately rinsed out. So I ended up adding some blue into it as well. So now it's more of a blue color. I thought it was gonna be purple, but I think it's more of a blue. I am gonna do a quick little tidy up in here and then I will show you what we've got for some fall decor. All right, I'm trying to make this area less cluttered. I took this out and I cleaned up just like what was in here, but even that just looks like too much. Normally I have like one of the fruit bowls in that corner, but I feel like ever since I got the caraway stuff, it doesn't fit in any of my, you know, cabinets or cupboards, so it's just on the table. So like that area is really cluttered. I need a bigger kitchen. Also Brendan's toothbrush is just there because there's no convenient outlets in our bathroom. Like our bathroom doesn't have any just like counter space or anything like that to just leave something like that. It has like one outlet just on like the wall that's across from the sink. And that's it. Hello? Oh, meowie girl. So this box has some other holidays and then it has fall underneath. I think it has mostly fall stuff in it, to be honest. Oh, my mom crocheted this last year for me. And then this one has all fall and Halloween stuff plus some of the stuff that's out. And then I have a little bag in the other room that has like outdoor decor, like lights and stuff like that. Oops, I'm so sorry. I almost kicked you a little bit. Oh my goodness. Hi. I'm contemplating switching out the tablecloth. I used this one the other day because I was carving a pumpkin on stream and it's like black spider web, but I'm kind of, no, maybe I like this. I can always switch it when we get like closer to Halloween because it is only like the 8th, I want to say. I kind of like the dark vibe. Once I put it like next to the pumpkin, I was like, the pumpkin won't stick out as much, you know? Also, I've been needing to paint this for so long. My dad like months ago came over and like plastered, so I just need to do like a light sanding and then I can paint it. I almost want to do like maybe a light sage for just like this part of the wall, a little accent wall, just to bring out my little like accent color. So I have like the green this. I mean, these are green now on the counter. My curtains are like very sheer but green. I don't know. I'm contemplating a second cider, but I haven't had more than one drink since like 2017 probably. I don't want to wake up nauseous. That is the worst, the absolute worst. I get anxiety. That was always why I didn't like drinking, like getting drunk to the point of like potentially having a hangover. I moved things around a little bit and then I got rid of the bowl that had like produce in it and I just put it all in this basket all together. And I'm just gonna do that for now. Now we're slowly making our way. I like tidied up this little section over here. I stream a lot right here. Like when I'm doing my cooking streams, I'll usually just have like sometimes my cutting board either here or like on top of here, and I just have like the laptop here. So this looks really cute. I just threw a little pumpkin up there, and I already had 2 little pumpkin themed candles out here that I've been burning. This little area is fine. It's cluttered, but like that's as clean as it's gonna get, you know? And this looks fabulous. I guess I could tidy up, oh, Brendan's Invisalign thingy, and then I gotta tidy that up. Okay, haven't seen any of this stuff since last year. Oh, I have my 2 little scarecrows. These I usually put at like the bottom of my staircase going downstairs. I have a ton of leaf garlands. This is just like a little door hanger that I'm pretty sure was my mom's. This I think my mom's friend made. It's like hand crocheted, but it's really pretty. And that one's nice because that can stay out, like, it's just a pumpkin, so it can stay out till like Thanksgiving. These are just, I probably got them from like Target or something. These I think were from Walmart like 3-4 years ago. One says trick or treat, one says happy Halloween. I don't know exactly if this is for like a candle, but it doesn't have any other holes. Oh, it says open mouth candy dish. Snow globe, but it's like black sparkles and a little Grim Reaper in there. Oh, these things. These are little clips. So I like clip them to my curtains, and I have a green and a purple one somewhere too. I can hang this guy somewhere. Got his leg, like, that was weird. A Halloween gnome. I love gnomes. This has like a little battery powered tea light in it. A couple like little welcome sort of signs. Go in different spots on like my doors and stuff. Got this little guy, very cute. This is a little candle holder. I have a pumpkin one. Yeah, pumpkin one too. Oh, just some little like coaster mat sort of things that my mom has crocheted. This one's like a witch that's like flattens, and then a little ghost. It does work. This I think I had in the office the last couple of years. These could be like salad tongs. But I also like just like hiding my hands. You get the deal. What else is in here? I bought this, I think my first Halloween here, and it's so cute. It just like reminds me of something that would have been in like my house or a relative's house in like the 2000s. It's really, really cute. I think it can spin too. These solar powered lights? Oh, they are. Cool. All right. I'm gonna have to put these like on the deck or something. Oh, I forgot about this. Look how cute this one is. The light, it has like a tiny little light in the center. I wish I had a brighter one, but it's still really cute even just on its own. A little jelly candle. That's a skull. It's like, looks like Jello. Oh, here are those other, oh no, the green one broke. I have the purple one still. Oh, that's so sad. I think these ones I also got the first Halloween that I was here. We lost one. Bummer. I guess I could glue it back together. Maybe I'll try. Right, these are just like little ghosts that like are over styrofoam. Here's another one of these guys that lights up. Oh, this is like a little skirt sort of thing. It's like a bat lace. Oh wait, these too. These plug in and they're like creepy little eyes. And I usually put it in just like one of my windows. You can see them from outside, not inside. They're fun. These, I took this from my mom's house. She definitely bought this in like the 2000s, I'm sure. What time is it? It is 11:20. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna do tonight. I might just throw a few little things out and then I'll do more decorating tomorrow. But I'm really happy it's nice and clean in here besides the Halloween stuff being everywhere. But like the counters are nice and organized now. But I'll show you if and what I do tonight. Okay, I decided to put this in my office window facing inwards so that it'll be in the background of my next stream in here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love it here so much. Look how cute Sansa looks in the window. I added up a second string of pumpkin lights. So originally I just had these smaller ones and I added these bigger ones. I might try to spin them so that you can see all of the little faces, but I honestly don't mind it being like a variety. I'm obsessed with those eyes in here. Oh my god, it's so perfect. And they're able to plug in right here at the end of one of the other string lights. But I think I'm pretty much done. Maybe I do like this. I had it like this before. And then I was like, oh, maybe it would look cute like in the basket, but I don't think it looks cute in the basket. You gotta hide the wire though. Yes, way better. Way, way better on the counter. Even like a little more like angled, you know? So I added that, I added these, I put those two things up there, some of the leaf garland over here, those three guys over here that are not evenly spread out. There's a pumpkin in the windowsill. There's the little candle holders, and oh no, the light just went out. I think I have more nightlight bulbs if I need them. The bulb went out, but luckily I had another one, so I was able to replace it right away. Okay, so candle holders and then a painted like real pumpkin right there. I just have a little pumpkin here and those. And then on the table I have all of this, but I still like, I have so much and I don't know what to, I guess I just don't really have good places for it. Like I have these are gorgeous. I have another one that's slightly bigger. That's like a milky, pearly kind of color down there. Oh, yay, and some of my like sweaters and stuff for Halloween. Awesome. I also put some stuff in here. So I put the gnome and the little crocheted pumpkin right here. That has just been there. This is like merch. I have a few little things over here. This guy is over here. Oh, I need to put this out in the yard tomorrow. I found it in the closet. I forgot I bought it on sale like in July. And then I have some things over here. So Sansa always tries to jump up here and then like scratch the TV, which is not good. So we have like random little things just here trying to stop her from going up there. Maybe I can replace a couple of them with Halloween-y things. But for now, there's like that guy, that, and that. I do have this front bay window, but like the cats lounge in here. So there's no point in putting anything there, to be honest. Oh, and I hung a skeleton too. You can see it from the kitchen as well. Oh, and I put that right there. It doesn't really go well, but it's fine. I'm just gonna keep it. I need something for this wall. Okay, this is the vlog that I'm going to ask for advice. So for one, I would like to paint this wall. And then what do you think? Maybe get like a big mirror right here? Like kind of measure and put in a nice big mirror. I think that could be awesome. Add even more light into this beautiful space. And then we're definitely getting rid of the countertops. These are very, very old. I'm pretty sure these are from, they're definitely from at least the 90s. So these are gonna get replaced. And then my mom is trying to convince me to paint all my cabinets white. All right, I backed up a bunch. Personally, I am terrified of losing that like warm, cozy feeling in my kitchen, but I do still have the floors. So I don't know. Would love to hear your opinions. Oh, and then the backsplash, of course. We're either gonna like get some sort of tile or just paint it or continue the countertop. I don't know what we'll do. So I would love to hear opinions on what type of countertop to get. I'm thinking some sort of like warm stone. Not like stone, but just like stone looking, I guess. And then the cabinets, I really don't know. What do you think? Should I do them white? They would match like the oven and the dishwasher and the fridge. I need a new fridge though, because that fridge is so loud. Yeah, I'm asking for all your opinions on the whole like kitchen over here and then the accent wall behind the table as well. Please help me. Please help me. All right, I'm gonna download all of the iPhone footage from today onto my Google Drive. I'm gonna go sit on the couch for a little bit. It's 12:16 in the morning, so I'm gonna make myself go downstairs at 1. I've been going to bed really late lately, like 3 a.m., which is not good, but I will probably pick the camera back up again in the morning. I will try and go on another walk and maybe a little bit more decorating too. Hello, let's see how the blue shirts turned out, if this was a fail or if the dye took. Unfortunately, it didn't really work. I mean, you can still see blue in there, but I feel like once I wash it, it's all gonna come out. But maybe it'll just be like a light blue and it'll work. We'll throw it in the wash and see what happens, honestly. Now I gotta get rid of all of this blue dye and hopefully not get any on me. Have I yet? I shouldn't even be wearing this. I'm gonna go throw myself into an editing hole because I need to edit my vlog from the Providence Airbnb, and then I have a video that's already edited, but I need to just like get it prepared and scheduled to go live tomorrow. And then we're going to Brendan's parents' house for dinner. I forgot to look at the garden yesterday, so I'm glad we're going back. Also, I just turned the dishwasher on, if you can hear that. And then what else? I'm streaming. House of the Dragon is on today. That's pretty much it. My biggest goal is to just get some solid editing done.
That's the noise.
Uh-oh. So I think my dishwasher just broke. Everything's all thinned out. There's a few jalapenos that I could pick. That plant's like on the ground. Do you see the garden, Rylan? Alright, might as well grab some of these. That one's gross.
Yeah, put the box down.
Get another one. Holy crap. Oh, here's another one. I think there's some banana peppers. Looks a little weird. Got a couple more cayenne peppers. I might just take this green one because it's just barely starting to turn at the bottom, and we're gonna be getting frost soon, like possibly this week. Actually got down into the high 30s last night. This one actually can go. I don't think any of the poblanos are full grown. Feels kind of hard, but I'm gonna take it. Oh, and there's another one. Just has tons of dirt on it, you know, from like the hard rain splashing up the dirt. Alrighty, I think that is everything I'm going to pick. A nice little pepper harvest. And so many of these. Some people call it like a cork. Some people just call it like stretch marks. We'll give them all a wash and, I don't know, make something. Just stole a little Ziploc baggie to put my peppers in. Rylan took a bite out of that pepper. It was a sweet, I wouldn't have let her hold on to it if it wasn't a sweet pepper, of course, because there are like sweet banana peppers and spicy ones, but that one was sweet. 2 poblanos, 4 banana peppers, 3 cayenne, and 5 jalapenos. Yay! Oh God, just almost lost my balance. It's so pretty out here. So like this tree is changing. That one's like barely starting to get a little bit of like yellow on the edges of some leaves. And it's kind of harder to tell on this side just because of the sun. But everything's looking very golden-y. Oh, look at like the vine growing up the chimney that's changing colors. The tree back there is very like amber. Oh, I'm so excited. We're having ham and mashed potatoes and like this beef stuffing for dinner. All right, Brendan's playing games in the back with his friends, so I might be able to hear him, but it kind of looks like blue tie-dye-ish, but I don't know if it looks good. I guess I could try it on. Okay, well, I definitely need to wear some sort of bra underneath it, or like one pasty on this side. But it looks good. It's not even that see-through. It's just like, even if my nipple isn't hard, you can still very well see it because it's so thin. But it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool. Oh wait, it's black on the back. That's right. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to dye it again. Maybe I'll wear it like this. I don't know. It does look like, over here looks very like tie-dye-ish, you know. Hello. Probably gonna finish off this vlog today. I definitely want to go on a walk later, but I'm about to make some lunch. I'm just gonna make, I think, a wrap. I have turkey, cheese, lettuce, banana peppers. Maybe I'll throw some hummus on there too. That would actually be good. But I'm so cozy today, so I have these sweatpants. And I feel like the yellow on this kind of like ties it in. I mean, it looks like pajamas, but I also feel like cute cozy. Oh, wait, also, I'm very proud. I finished editing the Airbnb video, which is, I think, the last video you guys have seen. So I uploaded it today at noon, which is very exciting. So I had, oh my gosh, in the past 8 days, so last Sunday, video on both channels, Tuesday, video on this channel, Thursday, videos on both channels, so I guess that would be 5 total, Friday, video on this channel, and then today, videos on both channels. 8 videos in 8 days. I mean, it's obviously not gonna, I've been like catching up and everything, but hoping to stay on top of the editing now. I feel like I'm in a good routine of it. Granted, I have been staying up kind of late editing, like I don't think I finished until 1 or so last night. That's okay. Oh, Brennan's packing orders in the other room. Let's go show some of that real fast. And the cats are being nosy, per usual. And then Brennan's playing this, like, vibey stuff. Oh no, I have the hiccups. Aria! Aria's been very cuddly lately. Oh god. Ah! Sisters!
The witches exceeds my expectations.
Hello, I'm with Brenda. We're going on a walk at like a wildlife refuge, and I decided to vlog on my phone because my phone just, like, when I'm actually walking, it seems to do way better with not being so shaky. It just like auto stabilizes a bit better. So I think this is the move, and like one less thing to carry in my bag, so it's a little less heavy. But if any of you follow Megan Hughes, she's doing Walktober, and I just love the thought behind that. Walk every day in October. I haven't walked every day, but there's fire pits. Whoa, those are new. Is it type of black-eyed Susan? They look a lot different than those in my not like the best time of day for the lighting. I'm also wearing the same pants as yesterday. I feel like that's what happens when I get a new article of clothing. Oh my god, this background that I love. I just wear it every single day. It looks like I'm just walking in front of a green screen right now. It's like violet red. The reflection of the water is so pretty. This is like one of my favorite things ever, when Sansa gets all snuggled up over here. It's fun how snuggly they get once the temp drops. Oh my god, you look so cute. What the heck?
Everybody was like wicked bundled up, so I started playing.
Oh yeah, it's like freezing this morning.
But after one game, like, you take everything off. So if I shut the app down, I reopen it, and I play the podcast.
Good morning. I need to finish this vlog off today. I was gonna do that yesterday, but per usual, why do I suck at ending off vlogs? I feel like I just procrastinate it. I don't want to end it off, or I'm just like, I don't know, the vlog could be more. We could be doing more, but like, there's always another vlog, you know? I'm putting away my avocado mixture. I'm trying to get back on my avocado toast train because I feel like I was doing a really good job at like making sure I was eating breakfast every single day, because it truly makes such a difference when you actually like eat when you first get up and like drink some water. It makes a world of differences. They weren't lying when they said breakfast was the most important meal of the day. So what I do is I do the entire avocado, like make my mixture, and then I'll just like douse this in lemon juice and it won't brown up on me. So where are my lemons? Honestly, I get like excited when I eat breakfast like this because I feel like my body can handle caffeine more and I can have an Alani. What are you doing? No. She's trying to steal Brendan's turkey. Good thing I was in here. She probably would have ripped into that bag. So I like twisted my hair up and then just clipped it on top of my head. You can kind of see how it's like twisted right here. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. It might just not dry. I have to leave probably like 4:45. There's not like a huge setup for tonight. It's a much like smaller, more intimate event, if you will. We capped each event at 12 attendees just for like space, and because we've never really done anything like this. I mean, Casey and I have kind of just been experimenting with these events and having a lot of fun with them. I think she said the events that I did, the bleach dyeing ones, they were the first Oh wait, did I even mention that I have an event tonight? I have an event tonight from 6 to 8 that I'm hosting. It's a little pumpkin event at the Island Wellness Center. And she said these were her first events where people got to like make something and then go home with it, like bring it home with them. And this event will be like that too, with the pumpkin things. I have a solid 3 hours until I really need to like start getting going, because it's 1:30 right now. Sorry, I can't stop staring at the viewfinder. I feel like I have that issue. It's so funny. I remember one time, within like a 2-day span, I got one video that said, "You never look at the camera. I feel like you're not making eye contact with me." So then the next video I was like, "Oh, let me try to look at the lens more." And then someone was like, "You shouldn't look at the lens. You're giving too much of your soul to strangers on the internet." And I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? I'm having an Alani, and then I'm gonna start packing. Okay, I just tried to blow dry my hair the rest of the way because I need to start getting ready. I need to leave in like 20 minutes, but I don't think it's completely dry, but I don't have any more time. So I guess we'll just kind of see how this goes. Yeah, it's still very much wet, but if it was dry, it would be really, really cute waves. Oh, I gotta try this again. Since it's half wet, like it's gonna be doing some weird things. There's also a weird little kink right here, which I kind of expected because of where the clip was. Maybe today wasn't the day to experiment with my hair. Because like you can tell which part's dried. This part dried, and then like right over here. The rest I just tried to blow dry out a little bit, and now it just looks kind of silly. I might just try to like throw my hair back in a cute little ponytail. Oh, that looks kind of cute. It has like a little flip to it almost. Maybe we'll do this. That'll do it, I guess. I'm gonna bring a hat too. I'm probably gonna be wearing my giraffe onesie with like the hood anyways, so not really a big deal. All right, I just threw on a hat, which I guess I'm gonna have to take off to put this back on. I'm gonna change into my giraffe onesie when I get there. Oh, I should bring maybe an extra costume. I have a couple of those like blow up ones that could be funny. So maybe I'll mess around and throw one of those in the car just in case. Very earthy, warm and earthy. Okay, I'm about to head out, so I'm gonna end this vlog off here. I loved showing off all of the fall foliage, and I'll definitely try to do a vlog either like late this week or early next week just to show how much it changes in less than a week this time of year. I would love to maybe show off some Halloween costumes. I have some fun like inflatable ones. I ended up packing. I have an inflatable like tractor. That was my little brother's 25. This was his when he was probably like 8 years old, and it still works. So I brought that, and then I brought a pink wig to like maybe throw on or something. We'll see. That could be better for next time, because it's usually if I have my hair like in 2 French braids and then I can pin the braids up and put the wig on, it's like way easier. But I want to start doing dressing up on streams, because that's always really, really fun to do during October, and it just makes the streams a little more fun and different. If you are not already, please follow my Instagram. I post my story pretty much daily on my Sasha Hippie Instagram. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not. I will see you very, very soon in my next one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends.